Do you find the winter months overshadowed by planning? Maybe you want to be organised with gifts and decorations. Perhaps you're hosting Christmas and need to plan food and weeks or even months in advance. Would you like a way to remember all the family traditions and memories from Christmases year to year? Hello, it's Alex from the Archer and Olive Ambassador team, and today we're going to look at how to plan a festive journal. I'm going to take you through some ideas to use a notebook to plan what for many of us is a very busy time of year. Whether you are hosting family, juggling being a parent at the end of a long term, or even want to make the most of some time off work, a festive journal can help you to achieve that. Don't forget to take a look on the Archer and Olive blog, where you can see me go through these ideas in more detail with some photo examples of my own festive journal. Take a look at the Archer and Olive website to see what journals they have available. They usually have a beautiful winter release of seasonal journals. And remember, you can use the code ALEX10 to save 10%.
I've kept a festive journal for the past 4 years now, which collates together useful information as well as events we've attended and enjoyed or not, memories, and I've also tried to be my future friend by thinking to the following Christmas and trying to take notes, things that we might need to replace, what we need to buy early. Of course, you're going to need to choose a notebook in order to create your festive journal. I prefer to use a B5 size, so I've got additional space for decoration. In my journals, I also use washi tape. This is a quick and easy way to add decoration. There's some lovely ones that are related to the different seasons on the Archer and Olive website. I also, over time, have collated quite a lot of stickers now, and a lot of them are winter themed, so these also would be ideal for setting up a festive journal. I love using the calligraph brush pens in my journals. The broader tip is ideal for headers, and the smaller tip is perfect for other details and subheadings. Today, when we are planning our festive journal, I'm going to use a black ballpoint pen as well as the calligraphs. And I'm also going to use this B5 notepad. This is ideal for planning out our festive journal before we actually start in the notebook itself.
Of course, this time of year is different for everyone, so the first thing we're going to do is to brainstorm the types of pages that would help you in your own festive journal. Just spend 10 minutes or so thinking about what would better help you and your family at this time of year to stay more organised. For my own festive journal, I found that breaking it down into 3 sections has worked really well. In a bullet journal, a collection is an organised group of related items. For our festive journal, these will be pages that, although you can add to each year, you probably will create them initially and refer to them year to year without needing to add any more information. For example, you could brainstorm a bucket list, lots of festive activities that you like to do at that time of year.
You may want to include lists that you refer to each year, perhaps elf on the shelf ideas or advent gifts ideas, teacher gift ideas. I often create a Christmas countdown, breaking it down week by week what needs to be done. As well as a Christmas bucket list, you could have Christmas movies to watch, books to read, crafts that you would like to do, and I'm always looking for lists for activities for the children, as well as noting down any family traditions. It's been useful to create a list of food that I need to buy early before it sells out, but also things that we can make ahead.
Annual lists. These are categories that can be added to each year. They act as a useful comparison. Year after year, you can look back and easily see where you got your Christmas tree. Did it last? How much did you pay? Perhaps what gifts you included in a Christmas Eve box or a San Nicolas celebration.
Perhaps you want to track which decorations you buy each year. Maybe a list of all the kitchen items you own for Christmas would be helpful too, and you can add to it each year.
Once we've set up our annual lists and collection pages, the rest of the journal will be dedicated a section each year going forward. So every year there'll be certain things that I'll include. A title page, for example, with the year. Often I use an old Christmas card. A gift list, and this is something that could be set up quite early before Christmas. in order to jot down ideas for buying gifts for people. You could allocate budgets, and then I usually leave space to tick off when the item's been purchased too. Following this, I create a table as a thank you card list. This is to ensure we remember who has given us what gifts, and for the children especially to write their thank you notes. I've really enjoyed creating an event summary spread as well in this festive planner. Here you can see that it's just a useful way to jot down different events I've been to, whether I enjoyed them, were they worth the money. It's a reminder it is a busy time of year. One of the most treasured pages that I've been looking back on for 4 years now is the memories page. I keep a daily journal as well, but it's nice to have these festive memories all collated in one place to easily look at from year to year. Each year I've included the same sort of answers to these questions: where we were, who we celebrated with, memorable moments, the food we enjoyed eating, and our plans for New Year's Eve. One of the most valuable pages of my festive journal is the notes for the subsequent year page. So this comes at the end of the section for 2024, for example. So it would be called Notes for 2025. And I might set a reminder on my phone, or hope that I would remember to have a look in the autumn of 2025 at this page, and basically tips to myself for an organised Christmas. It's a reminder of any decorations that may be broke and need replacing. Perhaps the Christmas tree was a bit of a disaster and we want to think about somewhere else to get one. What food do I remember needing to buy ahead before it's sold out? What do we make maybe for teachers, homemade gifts that worked well, or anything else we could prepare ahead from a food point of view? It's useful to also keep a note of how much Christmas wrap, Christmas cards were left over from the previous year that you could use again without having to buy new. Thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful and it helps you to think about how you can better organise such a busy time of year that's coming up. Don't forget to take a look at the blog on the Archer and Olive website, where there's also a printable to help you with your own festive journal.